Welcome to another episode and video on my walking robot Mirft2 based on the fischertechnik TXT controller running embedded Linux and programmed in Python. Last time I found out that the date and time battery should be replaced, so I already set the correct date and time. I didn't replace the battery, obviously, and also last time I found a problem with the sensors, this one and this one, because the problem is that whenever a sensor is touched, it seems to be sensor 2, no matter which one is being touched. So I want to dive into that. And whatever comes next. So and yes, I want also to investigate why it takes a sharp turn to the right instead of walking right on. First thing though is to log in, and if everything is correct, then I should be able to log in without SSH. So oops, and that should be. Now something goes wrong. Am I in? I'm not in. So why am I not in? Let's go back to the now it's shutting down again. That's not the intention. That means that I will have to give the date and time again. But the more obvious thing is, why didn't it accept my confirmation on the connection? So as you can see, once again something goes wrong, which is unforeseen in this case. And for this I do have to leave this community interface into this default interface and settings, and one down to date, and I see that it is kept. So that is a very nice one. Time is kept too. So apparently everything is still correct with that. And now one short push on the button should read return. So that's correct. That's very nice. And now again, connection. Now it is being made. So I want to run software right now. What happens and why? And to touch the sensors, well, let's just see whatever happens. I didn't have to give password because of the authentication issue that I solved last time. And it says pick done, so it doesn't record any picture. Nope. And I have no clue why it does that. It happens before and the camera is inside the socket. And most likely this is due to a battery issue. But this is a freshly charged battery. So let me check on this. Right, so this is the output that I got on the floor. And if I look then in the code, when it says pick done, it says actually pick is none. So there is no picture being taken. Why? Well, I want to find it out. As you can see, I hooked it now up to the power adapter, AC adapter, also on the oscilloscope, so I can test the sensors as well. Let's do that first. Do they work? Well, as far as I can see now, yes they do. Let's put pulse modulation on. And maybe the time base is not quite correct, but let's see whatever happens. First of all, that is good, and that looks good. Let's see ROBOPro as well. So this has to be a 4. Then we look here. It says error, which is strange. It cannot connect to. In the past it did this without any problem. So let me start it again. And it has an error. So unfortunately I cannot. Oh wait, that this may be due to the fact that I have to select that. May be it. My bad again. I have to go to this environment. Oops. I have to go to the default environment before it can do anything. So most likely I will get it to work now. Let's see. And this works. Yes. So alright. This means that there is most likely nothing wrong with the interface, and that I just forgot once again that I with this firmware version I have to go to the default environment in order to have anything done, including the pictures taken. With that conclusion, I go back to the floor environment and see whatever can be done. Once again, ROBOPro helped me out. And not a programming in ROBOPro, because actually this is a programming environment. As you can see, programming elements, operating elements, etc. But I use it for testing. Alright, back to the floor. So, time to be on battery and taking pictures in this display environment with the standard user interface. Starting the program. camera connected, and there it goes. So that was indeed the culprit. And the question is, what does it do now? Well, does it touch anything at all? And when I look back, wait, I forgot something. I forgot to start the whole connection to the server for the pictures. It is now done, but apart from that, did I see connections, connectors, or anything about sensor? Yes, it says no front sensor 1. It says no front sensor 1, which is this one, if I'm correct. Let's see about that being right. Taking ROBOPro again, and now I want to see which one this is, and this is I2. And from the code I tell that I2 alright, that is input 1. Left side is input 1. So it said no input 1, but why doesn't it say anything about this one? Let's do it again. And maybe I should just ignore the object for now and use this to touch anything. Let's wait for it to start. There it goes. Network error. I don't need that one. There it goes. Pressing this one and pressing this one. No front sensor 1, I know that, but well, this is a straight, this is not what I want. Not at all. And again, no front sensor 1. So let me just hold it for now. No front sensor 1, but nothing about front sensor 2. Alright. Let me end this. So why is there no front sensor 2? Again, 1 and 2. And it solely mentions this one. And on the oscilloscope we noticed that both are working. So then this should be a problem with the algorithm. Time to check that out again. This doesn't make sense. So, like I said, no front sensor 1. And here again, no front sensor 1. And no front sensor 1. So what is in the algorithm. Apart from here, sensor underscore front 1 and front 2, left side and right side. If front state 1, else if, and then else if. Okay, what I think I should do is eliminating this else if, because they are two different sensors, and these two are this one and this one are conditions for the same sensor, front 1, while this is a very different sensor, namely the right side, the right hand side. So this if else if with the same sensor is correct then, and the other one is now correct too. So let's see how that works out, if my idea is correct about it. Then I put it back to working state. Close to another, or close enough anyway. Let's move this one closer and go for it, see whatever happens. If anything happens. Network error, no thank you. It's a little algorithm change, but can mean a lot. So what does it do? See, and now, okay, let's end this. Now it actually says both. No front sensor 1, but front sensor 2. And if you look here, right here, it actually hangs on the whole sensor. This means that I should actually not use that object in that way, because now I have to take a corrective measurement or a corrective measure, which I cannot do when it just runs. So I have to redesign this. Okay, you can figure out that it will happen, but when it happens, because it didn't happen before. Alright. What next? Let's examine the results. No front sensor 1, no front sensor 2. And here again, well, that makes sense. And only here it touches front sensor 2, which is, once again, the right hand side. So actually this one. Alright, let's actually switch the objects and see whatever happens then. Back on the floor again, with a slightly improved algorithm and a slightly changed object, because the bar behind which the sensor was well stuck is now put a little bit higher, literally. So let's see what this gives, and hopefully improved sensor registration. So let's do this. Starting the algorithm. Connected, aborted connection. That's not what I want. There it goes. And no front sensors, no front sensors, no front sensors at all. So let me intervene, or interfere, whatever you call it. And it says front sensor 2. With the sound, front sensor 2. And that is right here, at the bottom of your screen. So it has pushed them away, and them are the objects. But why is this front sensor 2? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And on the oscilloscope it was clearly the fact that both sensors work. And let me check with ROBOPro once again. So input 1 is sensor 1, left hand side. So this one is for this sensor. Which is clearly registered and detected by ROBOPro. This one is I2, which is, left hand side, is sensor 1. Then again ROBOPro. This one I3, so that is this one, which is the third for ROBOPro, but the second in Python. And let me move the robot a bit behind. This one is I3, and for the program, for my algorithm, this is sensor 2. So why does Python say 2 when I press this one, which is 1? And my algorithm has improved, but not in that matter. Very strange. Right. And I had to hold it for a considerable time. So let's do that again. Whenever it chooses to work and cooperate. Yes. So now I am holding it. Okay. It has stopped. And now it says again front sensor 2. And they are not touching each other. They are not touching each other. Again, sound. I don't care about the sound right now. So, why is sensor 1 acting as sensor 2? Very good question. Alright, final part of this episode. To make hopefully quite sure that I don't mix up the sensors, I have introduced now here text input 0. Because that one sensor is there anyway. And then I'm talking about this sensor. It is detected in ROBOPro, no doubt. I tested it. But why is this sensor 2? That can only be if this is sensor 1, not this one. While when I'm pressing this one, nothing happens, seemingly. So, I will search now for input 0, and it should only be here and somewhere down. So let's see, that is 1. Hit button. This is the only one happening, the only occurrence. So this one wasn't even defined in this algorithm. And now here I have added sensor from 0 state 0. Oh, that's another one, of course. I should also make an else if for when it is 1. And because this makes no sense, here I say no front sensor. And this one will go like front sensor 0. This makes a lot more sense. Anyway, let's test this. And again, I'll have to hold the sensor apparently for quite a while before it even senses it. Now, let's just do this and see whatever happens. There should be no change, but who knows? No front sensor 0, no front sensor 1, and front sensor 2 is being detected. How about that? No 1, no 0, no 1, but sensor 2. Alright. This one. Oops. No sensor detected at all. No sensor. Okay, that is no good. Then this sensor, and let me do that in view. So actually this sensor. TXT aborted, not nice. Next one. Front sensor 1. You're kidding me. This is front sensor 1. This is font sensor 2. Okay. So 0 isn't 1, 1 is 1. 0 is 1. So 1 is 1, 2 is 2. Then this should be 3. Mystery solved, probably. So this is 0, this is... Okay. So font sensor 0, etc. Then I'll have to change this. And it's 0, 1 and 2. But even so, now they're all there, clearly. Why isn't this one registered? Why isn't this one detected? That doesn't make sense. No sense at all. Okay, that is for next time. I'm out of time for this video. So next time it is once again detecting sensors, where I made a clear mistake in which one is which, forgetting something in the algorithm. Then I lost time with the user interface, and why is it taking a turn around to the right side. And here you can see that I placed the bar one position higher. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, give the videos thumbs up, and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Twitter. If so, retweet and like, leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram, like and leave a comment. Please donate to keep videos coming to you. You can also become a patron and have your name mentioned on my website or with the videos as well, depending on the pledge you make. And this is going to be continued. Bye bye.